Excellent choice.
What have we here? Nice and easy.
You have my attention.
Quietly. What's that? Yes, please.
The blog has a broadsheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you. You approach the printer.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognised you. Dolly, are you addled in the head? I'm no chattering contraption. I am a person! An artist. Name's Jellywig. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favour? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation. Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Whoop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it. How delightful.
There. That's what the people need to know.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
What have we here?
Paper's printing right...
Let's see here.
You examine what appears to be a test print of tomorrow's broadsheet. Numerous corrections are marked in red ink. The content of the broadsheet is troubling. You feature heavily in the central article, lambasted as a danger to the city.
Paper's printing right.
Let's prowl. Gently.
don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough.
In my opinion, this vision should have us still watching every Bulgarian test.
Yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes.
Lovely day for it.
Never found the head. Makes me wonder how they knew it was still there. This edition will be better than ever.
Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war. Not my time.
Oh, right. I don't read any of the Gazette. It pictures me.
Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
I don't. Don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
If you had to pick one for a night of passion,
Sorry, mate.
Wow. Not seen someone like you before. Not even in the Gazette's illustrations. Can you believe how good the latest issue of The Boulder's Mouth looked? Me neither. Great broadsheet.
Look, I don't want your wares. I don't want to donate to anything. I'm just chatting with my friend. Excuse yourself. Read the Gazette today yet, mate? Yeah.
You're going first, towards it. Yeah, but I can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
what to say for yourself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime, chaos?
Mummy is here.
Everyone's a critic these days. You don't have to look at it, you know.
Why'd you make it so big then?
Trust me, when you're older...
Remember? I'll be keeping a close eye on.
We could...
Mummy.
Would you like that?
You're just making that up on the spot.
Mr. Needles.
Everything is going to be all right. I promise.
Mummy.
That's right. Mummy is here.
Open to interpretation.
Sounds like something you'd say if you had no idea.
If I can't sell broadsheets, I'll be so hungry.
Hear me. Caress is caress. Also has rooms.
You haven't even gone inside.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Going inside. Listen, it's got private
Brothel?
rooms,
Pleasure house.
music,
Den.
and all-round
Delight.
pleasant folks, from what I've...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Everyone at Chares's caress is a professional.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that...
It's just impressive to need something like this.
Whatever for.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Look, Chares's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner...
You are safe, my love. I'm here.
That might be worth
I
it.
won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Oh, I can't sit here until the end of bloody time.
Part of me will miss. They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
Uses me for a member.
Break his nose. Good boy.
Gazette today yet, mate?
Yeah, this edition looks better than ever.
Better than ever? With all the articles about cults and war.
Oh, right. I don't read any of this. Excuse me.
Hear me. Jerez's caress
Hmm.
also has...
What's that? We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
I've many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
we need at least a double bed.
How about
The most
flop
plans to
house?
expand
It has plenty of spare beds.
Hey, we can bunk with some other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
But I wouldn't dare guess
Better
at them.
off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Jerez's caress isn't just...
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It's a state of mind. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm exhausted.
You will when you've met the drow.
I've been pulling all-nighters to keep...
Tempers are rising.
If a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
honey is a luxury.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever
Slow down, sweetie.
Everyone is Jerez.
Take a deep breath, honey. Yeah?
The lips, the tongue.
Red. Are you sure?
Certified, not magically altered.
I'm not swearing. Arse meets my mother and father. for a suit.
In a
With my parents and
almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
Treasure house?
Stick to the list.
Den of decadent delight?
You're the person with big day.
I've got 'em all.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. All night is to keep watch. I know you have.
If you have gold, we have everything you can.
Sorry.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me. Don't come back unless you've got something worth saying.
I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
Catch of the day.
Variant is the thing.
I don't feel on it.
Such a
beds.
Great! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers.
I won't let anything happen.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it.
It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
Sherry, we don't need 20. It's such a prude.
Birthday boys just
Hear me out. Teresa's caress.
Stupid idea.
He has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
And all round.
Haven't we
They can turn into mist now. I'm not the only one with new tricks.
All-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian.
There's blood by the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. The blood seems to have dried out over the course of a few days. You can't make out where it comes from. The blood you noticed earlier still remains on the floor.
How delicious.
notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed. The blood you noticed earlier still remains on.
Yes? You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. At your command.
Oakfather preserve you. There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another. I'm with you.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I...
Soldier? No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
Ah, perhaps if you lost a follower. Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
Let me guess, you need something.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
My faith will guide me.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed. The blood you noticed earlier still remains.
Familiar design, this key. That dead shapeshifter in the tunnels had one just like it.
What's on your mind?
I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Wonderful.
God of the oppressed.
Blood you noticed earlier.
Familiar design, this key. That dead shapeshifter in the tunnels had one just like it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
Slain by her own offspring. A perversion of nature.
Dolor. Seeking answers. My boy had a secret. Evil secret. Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Right. Hear me out. Sharess's caress also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his rules. Good boy.
bunk with 10 other people, and probably none of them has sticky fingers. You're better off sleeping in the gutter than that gentleman.
That key from the shapeshifter did the trick.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
I'd better take a peek.
The point is to keep watch. Means we're getting it real.
Jerez's caress isn't just.
Are you sure?
Start over, and I will glad.
Take Candlekeep. Maybe even R.
I can't sit here until the end of bloody time!
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Why does Once Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
The librarian does this thing with her wit, does it on all fours, and... Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Jerez's caress is a...
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Get your own air, fresh off the easel. And the... well, the person with you.
Yes, darling, it's very
Imagine seeing your watch
leather-like.
color for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain.
Tarnish.
Lord is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Brickwork and stonework. This place is far out of balance with nature. But the Oak Father will reclaim this all eventually.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Not too soon, I hope. I have a craving for a soft bed, a hot bath, large glass of Arabellan dry. None of which I've ever found hidden under a log.
You may thrive, but what of other life? A city is no place for wild creatures.
Cities teem with life. Rats, pigeons, flies. They count no less, for all their more pestilent qualities.
Way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
I can't really glaze that pizza. Broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
I can't really glaze that pizza.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
All we can do is be patient.
Oh, break their bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
This time,
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
I can't really glaze that pizza.
Let's rehearse this
It wasn't
one
even
more
hurt.
time. Pretend I'm...
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your... Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter. A faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Then Floric has been captured. Or perhaps is no more.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Floric. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods. Be in awe, truest soul. The new dawn will rise.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard hasn't given up yet. His true self is still in there and could yet be saved.
Have we finished then? Her sun will rise. Our future is decided.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning. Kill Orin and do not return.
What glory our city, and what glory its future. What glory.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that. Baldur's Gate's in good hands. No army could hope to conquer the Watch.
Good day to you. A fine day for it.
I trust Lord Gortash to protect the city.
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry. I can attend only to my lord.
Hail the Archduke. His safety is my duty. Hail the Arch...
Finally, a leader worthy of this city. Baldur's Gate was due for a shake-up.
Thank the living gods, Gortash is here to protect us. Nothing can touch us. Not behind these walls.
Will you take up arms if the walls are breached?
Of course. It is the duty of a patriarch to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate with his life, if needed. Although it's been some years since I last donned my armor, they need some minor adjustments around the west.
An historic day, the city's first Archduke. Baldur's Gate is in good hands.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Balderang himself would approve. A mighty leader. A mighty city.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception. A safe city is a wealthy city. So long as the new Archduke holds up his side of the arrangement, he'll have my support.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance.
Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot. Archduke Gortash. I like the sound of that.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business. With Gortash in charge, this city will thrive, as will we all, of course.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard. I hope the new Archduke throws more parties than Ravengard. He was too serious for my liking.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people. Under the Archduke, we are untouchable.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists. There's something I find reassuring about him. The city's never felt so safe.
You'll remember this day. History's been made in this very fortress.
Ravengard has spoken. Long live Archduke Gortash. My loyalty lies with Gortash. He is Baldur's Gate. Mm-hmm.
My lady. Well, I never.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe. No cult army will touch me or my coin. Gortash will see to that.
The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job. The sooner this wretched war ends, the better. It's far too expensive.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this. Stone and steel. That is our way.
I am at my lady's service, and hers alone. Salutations. If that is all, my lady.
Cheese. Something cut fresh from the wheel.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year, at most. People like him are meant to follow, not to lead. Archduke Gortash will realize that soon enough.
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day. No sense in fighting change. Better to move with the times, I say.
A city is only as mighty as its leader. Under Gortash, no army can breach our walls. Hail Archduke Gortash, guardian of Baldur's Gate.
Sunfish, my lady.
Well, I never.
Gortash get to be Archduke anyway? I didn't vote for him. Don't like the look of that Gortash. He's got nice hair. Only troublemakers got hair like that.
He did it! He's really Archduke. So excited I could jump right out of my boots. Would it be rude to ask the Archduke for an autograph? Ah, of course it would. Why am I even asking?
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone. No time for talk.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk. Choppity chop chop.
I'm not sure I believe her.
What happens next is out of our hands.
As long as
Mm.
we're wise enough to survive a long march. It's only your purse that's... My purse is my most sensitive organ.
To like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watches.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well. Please, you mustn't distract me.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this wretched city.
In the house.
Well, you're...
Don't touch me. Like a wraith. What can we rescue? Quick and easy. For a skeleton key.
How's it fine?
You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
With pleasure.
Otto's been muttering in his sleep. Something about a dragon sleeping under Worm's Rock.
It's all that gruel he's been getting. He's hungrier than a farm ox after ploughing.
Doesn't he have family who looked after him? Fellow's a few haystacks short of a stack.
I had an uncle like that. Swore his outhouse was haunted. Turns out, there was a ghost in there. For real. Local wizard had to get rid of it.
So what? You're saying there could really be a dragon down there?
Hells if I know. Just saying that sometimes there's nothing stranger than truth.
Huh?
I'm not paid to chat.
Stay on my good side. Hail Gortash, and all that.
Questions, talk to someone else. Comments, same deal.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Hear the news out of the foundry?
What? Tobin finally get crushed by a watcher?
Nah, heard they're making those metal beasts with... instead of 2.
Damn! 2 more legs for smashing. Oh, I'd love to see that thing in action.
Just like old times.
There is much to do.
Now what?
Hang last I knew.
They won't see me coming. Let's have a rummage.
What do you want? You're the one pestering old men in cages? Now scram with your sourpuss. You're disturbing my sitting time. Oh, for Balduran's sake, leave an old man in peace.
Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Fellow's a few haystacks short of a star.
His outhouse was haunted. Turns out there was a ghost.
Can't afford to stay idle.
don't be daft. You probably left him at Charess's caress after a slug of hoots late his tooch.
Tempers are rising.
Dragon sleeping on the Worm's Rock.
There is work to do. Worth a try. Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Gently does it. I need to get there unseen. Why am I doing this? The path less traveled. What is to be done? At once. Let's get this over with. Immediately.
down here for what seems like a 10-day. The sooner the better. If anyone can fix up this pig pen, it's him.
We've already got the council. What can Gortash do that they can't?
God's damned it.
Watch your back.
Ready. Unseen. Onward.
I am prepared. I must be light of step.
Just hurry this along.
Quite.
What a day.
I'm ready. Let's step softly.
Unseen and ready. Gently does it.
I don't care how many they
to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time.
What if they throw us in jail?
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me
Calm
what you
down,
were doing
dear.
in the house.
It won't happen,
Well,
I swear.
your officialness, we broke
See,
down the door.
He wasn't even hurt.
Sound like somebody was.
That's
in
why
trouble.
nothing's gonna happen to us.
Inside.
We'll tell them what happened.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
You cannot use that right now.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist.
Let's get on with it.
What you were
It
doing
won't
in the
happen,
house.
I swear.
Well,
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out of Worm's Rock.
And we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who said...
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here.
Fire started.
What are they waiting for?
No, dear.
It's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
speaks well, that envoy Gortash. Excellent recognition.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime.
Parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. I'm chasing down a serial killer who seems to kill without motive. Will you try doing that and staying calm? Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Ball? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that? It's becoming something of an obsession of mine. You see, these murders have been cropping up all over the city. They're always the same. Victim paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand pre-mortem. The unnecessary brutality of it. It's got to be connected to Baal. It's just got to be. Now your turn. What do you know about this? God. That's it. Proof that I was right. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
I am ready.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. Why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Please don't. Please.
I brought my own pair.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. I'll never forget him. But...
Please.
I brought my own pet.
Keep your distance, darling.
My faith protects me.
I brought my own pairing.
Ready or not? Don't look now.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
I brought my own pet.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men puff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. To work together. Strangely enough, I believe him. He's too self-important to be anything but sincere. But even if we unite to command the brain, it's not as if we can leave the city under Bane's boot heel once it's done. We'd be back to the same old battle. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Our camp houses an imposter, then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gortash indeed spoke the truth.
Might as well help myself.
Afternoon. You over everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
Embrace it. The mistress of disease loves us all. Her fondest wish is to free us from the agonies that we have. I don't feel Tyson. Happy already?
It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run, as fast as your legs can carry you. Then your pride will be the death of you, as it will for me. Orin the Red approaches. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful. You'd scuttle away so easily. To think I saw courage in you.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Gortash, the little Lord of Darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my blades sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mud I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath, never to hang him from the hooks. Drip-drain him into Father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Yes, oh yes. Kill the Bay Knight, and I will keep my blade unblooded. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city, and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
It won't happen, I swear.
Fistness, we broke.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Somebody was in trouble inside.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened.
I spoke to a
home in
witness
no
who
time.
says you entered the house before the fire started.
You've been seeing that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
My friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
I don't know, dear. Are the gods truly this petty?
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him
Yes, darling,
flying.
it's very leather-like.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Just impressive to meet something.
Well, we're shopping for a suit.
You
Dinner
madman.
with my parents.
Thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Jerez is caress also has roots.
Kind of a stub. Welcome to the caress, an oasis of pleasure.
Another case closed.
Hang on a tick.
I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left. Why must you busybodies insist? You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? You're telling me more than one person has been killed? In Baldur's Gate? You must have something better than that. I need hard evidence and a motive. Why would someone else kill Lorgan? How can we be sure it wasn't Brilgor? A Baal plot. Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancy. I assumed it was just a bunch of Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
And tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir. Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burns.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Interference with flaming fist. Otherwise, will be dealt with. And how will we step to his new
Gortash is a visual. Sure enough.
drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will.
We only have ale.
From one warrior to an...
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume.
I sure will. Of course, if I...
There you are. I'd almost lost... You've put me out of pocket, you know. Speaking of Raphael, did you miss his invitation? He's waiting for you in Cheres's caress. Then go unmiss him, and hurry up. Devils are patient by nature, but even Raphael has certain limitations. He'll be in Cheres's caress in Worm's Crossing. Go, now, if you know what's good for you, and the world.
What's on your mind?
Hello, my dear.
Yes?
How did you? Forgive me. It's rebellion. Once those all...
You feel the Emperor's fear.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come, your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique. At least, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. Though my relationship with Belen was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner. Duke Stelmane trust. It was she who, together, I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without astute as ever. You'd think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Belen thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals, even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom. I am glad you were able to learn something. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
But I will if you won't have some of the leek soup. It looks like I'll be making for next time.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. You saw how they wished to burn the clothes of a child, as if being crammed in this very city is not the cause of lice and disease. Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes it feels like Korga was right. Nature can only survive away from all this. You are right. I cannot repeat her mistakes. Thank you. Your wisdom shines through even in dark moments. I shall not give in to despair. Not while there is still the chance of a future worth fighting for. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those.
Of course, love.
Oakfather preserve you.
Thank you. Never eaten at the Elf again. What if there were bits?
Hello. Nice day for...
How about? You're that hero type from the Gazette. Good stuff.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, fantastic news. Just as I was worried I'd have to find a new broadsheet. I don't know, Karis. Could just be a tall tale. Wouldn't be the first to cross the Gazette's pages.
Say, I thought I recognized you from somewhere. Never seen the mouth give such a glowing write-up. Good for you. Say, I thought...
Oh my. I read all about you in the Gazette. Very impressive. Oh my. Oh, what fantastic news. Just as I was worried I'd have to find a new broadsheet.
Oh, there you are. Off on adventures, no doubt. Look forward to reading about them in the next edition.
I don't know, Karis. Could just be a tall tale. Wouldn't be the first across the Gazette's pages.
This ain't the worst posting, I suppose.
Don't bother the workers.
Between you and me... Busy, busy, busy. If you want to use the elevator, speak to Edvard. I've been told no one...
Lord Gortash is going to destroy me. I swear, you'll rue the day you crossed Edvard Needle. Lord Gortash.
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way.
The execution of Florig, convicted traitor and seditionist, has been delayed for an indeterminate time.
We will be protected. I know that those who oppose Lord Gorta will burn in the all-consuming radiance of the one who
Surely the army of the Absolute down, but they'll get freedom sooner or later.
Let's take it one day at a time, eh? You might feel differently after some food.
The pair of you. Just be ready to leave when the time comes.
You're in the broadsheet. Want a copy? It's all yours. Pick up a copy